Those of you guys who don't know, that boy Moose Knuckle, he been getting himself into a lot of flamorous, skullduggerous, and extremely larcenous activities. You feel me? Make sure that you are tapped in with Apollo to see exactly what's going on, because he is making it abundantly clear that he just don't got nothing in him, bro. He kind of a mark. I ain't gonna lie, he's kind of a mark. Y'all remember the situation with Wack, and Wack marked him out and flammed him, dug him, and larcened him. Moose Knuckles constantly calling out phase, calling out issues, calling out problems, but never really making his way, down to the front and center row where he can collect his prize. Now, there was a situation over on Apollo where John, I believe his name is, shout out to John, if I'm getting your name wrong, I do apologize, it's no malice intended, was getting into it with Big Tine, with Tiny, and a fade was called. Man. Tine and John had some words. John wasn't feeling Tiny wasn't feeling John. Conversations were had about stepping outside. Wooty bam, 1-2 step like Sierra, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. With that all being said, no fades were caught, and just a conversation was had. But Moose Knuckle thought that this was the appropriate time to kind of maybe throw his little jokes in, or throw his conversations in, and throw his 1-2 step like Sierra into the conversation. And he had an opportunity to kind of take some shots. Now, those shots weren't received well because Tiny wasn't going for it, and he was like, I might get into a bunch of situations, but I'm not going to get into a situation with a ninja quite like Moose Knuckle. You feel me? And Tiny made it abundantly clear that he was going for none of Moose Knuckle's flammy, skullduggerous, or larcenous activities, or any of his disrespect. Now, with that all being said, I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer, man. I want to slide right into this Kantiana, where we can talk about Moose Knuckle and Moose Knuckle and Tiny get into their situation. Let's go and get into this.
Fade, and then not faded. It happens to the best of us.
Nah, for real though. I mean, we seen niggas get water bottles thrown at them, man.
Straight up.
So I mean, not everything requires a fade, man.
Yeah.
No cap.
Sometimes you need a white man to stand in front of you and defend you.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, you gotta handle that yourself.
Damn.
The water bottle.
Yeah, on God, y'all funny, bro. Shout out to the shouts out, bro.
Nah.
We both called fades, and then we said, "Nah, we're good."
You didn't call no fade.
I said I was willing to, and then I wasn't. That's pretty much the similarity I'm throwing out there.
Nah. You had somebody blocking you. It wasn't nobody blocking us. It was a little different situation.
No, yeah, a little.
You could say it's in the same ballpark, but I don't think it was in the same ballpark.
I'll take it. I
feel like you didn't protect. You wasn't protect. You didn't have. Whether I wanted to get down with John or not, I was always gonna protect myself. That's rule number one. You didn't have no protection in yourself. You was gonna let Wack piss on you if he wanted to.
No. I wasn't gonna do none of that, but. In the moment, I didn't, tell him to go outside, and then didn't swing or nothing either,
Yeah, I understand that, but that's because you wasn't.
I'm glad you didn't. That's what smart people do. We're not trying to crash out and go to jail.
And you would have probably went outside, and Wack would have.
I would have had a conversation like you and John had. Y'all supposed
Nah, Wack wouldn't have had no conversation with you. There's not in it. The way John and me have is different from you and Wack.
No, for sure.
So Wack was liable to slide you. John and me and John, we damn near would have had to
slide you. He's pretty
good. Okay,
he seemed like it.
I get that, but me and John would have low key handshake get down type shit. Even though we wouldn't have had to do the handshake get down, but that's what type of respect it would have been. Handshake get down, because that's really at the end of the day why it was like neither one of us swung on each other. It was like. Again, we was face to face. It like neither one of. That's why I came in and said it's all about that line. Like neither one of us crossed the line. At the end of the day, whether
you
it was
crossed the line by challenging him to a fight and on camera.
Okay, if that's what you want to say, but it's still that's one level, and then there's one when we outside. There's one more line to cross.
No turning back.
It's one, yeah, exactly.
I get that.
And we was at that line and. We made the decision that we made, but I'm saying that's different from you and Wack. You can't compare that situation to you and Wack, because Wack don't know you and he don't owe you that respect, and I feel like he would have grooved you.
We're good friends now.
That's now. I'm talking about when that happened.
No, for sure.
So yeah, don't try to compare your shit to my shit.
I was just saying, yeah. Nobody fought. I'm glad in both situations. Nobody was hurt. Nobody
Nah,
knocked
word.
out, nothing.
Shit.
I don't want to get knocked out.
Shout out to the guys, man.
Golly. Shout out to my.
Now, y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Do you think that the situation between Wack and Mooseman is reminiscent of the situation between Tiny and John? Do you think that is different? Do you think that factors like respect and friendship and, just man-to-man understanding play a factor? Or is everybody wrong for not taking the fade? I personally can see the difference. I definitely understand the difference between John and Tine versus Wack and Mooseman, especially considering the understanding of respect and the understanding of proximity to friendship and all that kind of stuff. Whereas Mooseman and Wack are strangers. You feel me? John and Tine might not be the best of friends, but they have a history and they have a relationship. And if nothing else, their friends are friends. So them getting into it could cause a rift or could cause, some kind of weirdness between the crew. So I could definitely see where that situation could be done, a little bit different. But what do I know, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Is the situation different? Is it the same? Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We go.
Know what it is.
Tine Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Wack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Wack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell me. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's
outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you get saved. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you get saved. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.